Hello, my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Daughter of the Divine. Nice to meet you. For those that do know me and are returning to my channel, thank you for supporting me, always coming back, commenting, liking, subscribing, even some of you joining my membership. I do have Patreon. If any of you are interested, I do have the videos that are on my membership on Gumroad to do a one-time purchase in case you guys don't want to, commit to like a membership every month. I'm, trying to give you guys options. I know I like options. But today's reading is going to be, thank you for supporting me anyway. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Just very much appreciated. So today's reading is going to be about who is sending you sensual energy. Okay, why? What do they want? Getting into all that kind of stuff today because I realized that I've been saving all of my kind of 18 plus more adult videos for my membership program, which I kind of feel like are my most popular. So I'm doing myself a service, but also doing you guys who may not can afford to, do a membership or, you know what I mean, kind of thing. I'm doing you guys a disservice, and I do want to accommodate everyone. That's just the kind of Libra moon, really I am. But this is not going to be too explicit because I do not want YouTube to tell me nothing, okay? So this reading is going to be, about who is sending you sensual energy, why are they sending you the energy, what do they want, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, just stick around if you're interested in that. So today we're sticking with the choose a deck option. Here we have the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck here. Here we have the Numinous Oracle deck here. And then here we have the Cosmic Insights Oracle deck here. So you're going to choose an Oracle deck. And then, of course, in that reading, we'll figure out more about who is sending you sensual energy, okay? This, I know it's going to be juicy, so I'm excited to just hop into it. I will see you guys over there at your reading. So see ya. Hello, my gorgeous group ones. Welcome to your reading. For those that chose the Wisdom of Avalon deck, this is your reading. Welcome. Today, we're going to be getting into who is sending sensual energy your way, why, what do they want, okay? So this deck does have archetype cards in it, so we're going to pull from this deck first, since it's the deck that you chose. I'm sorry if you are hearing the AC in the background. I hope you're not, because I switched the microphone to the other side. But if you are, I apologize, but it is a little hot in here. And I am someone who is prone to sweat a lot. So I don't know why. It's just always been there. I feel like for Black people, that's what happens. Every time I'm at the gym, child, I started going to the gym recently. Every time I'm there, it's the Black people that be sweating bullets. No matter if they're bigger, they're skinnier, they're buffer. We just be sweating, okay? And I don't know the science behind it, but I've seen it my whole life, so I stopped trying to question it. But that's why the AC is on. That could have something to do with who is sending you sensual energy. Maybe it's somebody from the gym, or maybe it's someone who wants to get sweaty with you, which is obviously why they're sending you sensual energy. This could be someone who sweats a lot. Those could be all clues, okay? This could be a Black person. Since I said that I see that Black people sweat more than other races, or I guess it's more visible, but no, I feel like no, they just do. I don't know why. If someone knows why, please let me know. If I have some scientists or doctors watching, please let a girl know in the comments below. But yeah, so this person could be colored, a Black person. This person, you can see them at the gym, or they just sweat a lot, which is how you would know that they're the person that likes you. So I don't know why I told y'all that, but yeah, the AC is on. They may have to turn the AC on to stop like sweating you or cool themselves down. I'm here to take cold showers to get the thought of you off their mind, because obviously if they're sending you sensual energy, most likely you're not together, so they can't relieve themselves with you or release themselves in you. So it's kind of like, oh man, I gotta go take another cold shower, or just rub one out, for a guy or a girl. So yeah, they have to turn on the AC, the cold shower, something to get your thoughts out. And then we have joy. This is someone who feels so joyful around you. They feel so peaceful around you. They feel happy around you. You bring them a lot of happiness. This person could be 37. What more can you tell me about the person who is sending sensual energy my group one's way, please? Not him choosing right now to start eating and crunching and munching back there. I tell you, dogs, they just know the worst time to start barking, acting a fool. Here we have movement. What was I saying about the gym? That's hilarious. So yeah, it's somebody you may exercise around. You could have a gym membership. You could ride your bike in the park. You can walk. You can have I just heard like a walking league or a Pilates place to go to, yoga. But I thought of that every Wednesday in New York in the city, it's like a skating, her bowling league is what I wanted to say as well. There's just people come together and just roller skate, rollerblade all around like 14th Street, Union Square, and those places. So, what would you call that area? is it Upper East Side or West Side or whatever? Y'all know what I mean if you live in New York, 14th Street, Union Square area. So it's like, you know, it would probably be the East Side, because the more west you go, the fancier it gets. Is how I kind of calculate things, y'all. I've been living in New York for how long, and I still don't know. But I don't live over there, so I don't really go over there that much, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, this could be someone who does live in the fancier parts of New York, if you are from New York, or just lives in the fancier parts of the area. When I heard gym membership, I was visualizing those fancy, expensive gyms. So you guys can go to a fancy, expensive gym, not like a regular old. What are the ones that everybody goes to? Retro Fitness, Planet Fitness, Crunch. Maybe you guys don't go to those. You go to like the more fancy up ones, and that's where the person's kind of sweating you. Okay, yeah, this person is sweating you, because that just came out. So movement, where there's a lot of movement. So where you ride a bike, where there's water, this person could live by the water. Um, they could live in a bush. They can literally live around a lot of nature, because we have trees and lakes here, a lot of rocks, a lot of roughage as well. So this person lives by nature, or you live by nature. But like I said, there could be some distance here. So you could live in the city, and this person could live where there's a lot of nature and water and stuff like that. But yeah, movement, there's something here about, I'm here, move your body right next to mine. There's something here about you being in their close proximity, and you may be having relations with this person before, because your body was moving next to theirs, or y'all will literally be in the gym and your body's moving right next to theirs. They're seeing you sweat, because sweat is important. Yes, exactly. So cool. I'm like, yeah, they're seeing you sweat, and they like you to see you sweat. You could be someone who sweats a lot like me. So this could be a gym crush. You could like them, or they just like you. Here we have the High Priestess. We have discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. So you are a vision. This person could be a High Priestess, or they consider you a High Priestess. But this who is sweating you. Watch, that's the freaking title. Who's sweating you? You know. Um, okay, this is someone who is, they would have to have a lot of discernment and be very secret about how they feel if you don't know they have a crush on you in this gym. So that's something that's coming through, which is pretty cool, honestly. Well, not cool, because it's annoying when you don't know if someone likes you, but it's like, you know, sorry. But yeah, with the High Priestess, she is a very secretive priestess. She is someone who doesn't let her emotions show very easily, doesn't let her secrets be seen, or she doesn't tell her secrets to everyone. You know, she's not shouting something from the rooftop. She's someone who's very closed off, and a little kind of like, what's the word can I use? Because she's ruled by Pisces, so they're very much a dreamy s kind of person, where they're almost like, they feel like a dream, because it's kind of like you know them, but you don't know them. Like, you know how you have a dream sometimes, and you know what happened in your dream, but you can never fully recall what happened in your dream, you know, kind of thing. That's how this person comes off. So they could look very dreamy, or always lost in thought, always lost in their head. They don't talk much, or very quiet, you know, kind of thing, is what is coming through here as well. They don't let their emotions show or be seen, but they're also someone who's very psychic, because the High Priestess is coming out at all. It's someone who's very psychic. They have the gift of prophecy and vision. Okay, and maybe, like I said, you're their vision. You're like, I'm hearing a vision in red, or a vision in white, or a vision in your gym is higher. It doesn't matter. You don't have to just know the person from the gym. That's just a message for some people. But for others of you, this person thinks you're a vision. So this person could be watching you from their phone, watching you from social media, and they're just like, wow, you're beautiful, you know? Yeah, there's something about them being behind the scenes, not letting their emotions be shown. So this person is not visible to you. So maybe for those of you where this is not a gym person, like I said, this is someone behind the screen of a phone, where they're just not seeing you in person, and you're not able to pick up on their energy. Because I feel like the fact that you're on a pick a card reading tells me you have some kind of energy reading capabilities. You have some psychic abilities yourself. So it's like you would know if somebody in your vicinity maybe liked you, maybe you don't, who knows. But I feel like this person is doing a really good job at keeping their feelings for you hidden, okay? So someone who's hidden behind a screen, someone who's hiding behind a mask, someone who's keeping a very discerning King of Swords, the kind of energy, High Priestess. You can't get behind the veil. You can't see me. You can't see me. The John Cena. You know, this person could be, yeah, because he's coming through again. Someone who's very built and muscular. It's giving like strong but silent type. They look strong and confident, but they could be someone who just likes to watch and see first before they say anything. So they're keeping their intentions, their feelings known, but they are very much watching you. Who is sending sensual energy my group one's way, please? Maybe you join a wrestling league, or you do boxing, something like that. And this could be someone who's training you. Who knows? It could be as, simple as that, but you would never know. And here we have the king energy. Yes, there's something about them having to know how to keep a face on, you know, how to show up to the public. So if a king is worried about something, he can't let people know that he's weak. They can't see him shake. This person, you can't see them shake or tremble around you or get nervous, because they're keeping all of that enclosed, or what is it called, repressed around you. So we have the king, which is a man. Thanks for that clarification, spirit. We have authority, male, sexual energy. So they are definitely, like I said, rubbing one out to you, sweating you. I'm thinking about you, having to take cold showers to get over you. So it's probably like after the gym, after they see your booty shaking and your titties jumping, like, oh my gosh, they have to run to the cold shower, and they take a cold shower. Especially, like I said, it could be a fancy gym, because ain't nobody hopping in the shower at the cheap gyms, because that's just, rather wait till you go home. But if it's an expensive gym, you would think that the amount of money you're paying, that the showers would be clean, you could trust to take a shower before you head home. So it's for like after they take a shower, it has to be a cold one before they can go home and like do anything, Because in public, they can't be rubbing one out. That's public indecency. They can get arrested, okay? But yeah, we have things pertaining to law and justice. This person could be someone who has to be very secretive and composed, because they are a judge. And I love how I use the reference of the king not letting all their cards show, because a king has to be the person that everybody thinks is strong, could take care of anything. So you can't come off as weak, and this person doesn't like to come off as weak, whoever they are, wherever you know them from. But yeah, this could be someone who works in law, the justice system, which means they can definitely afford an expensive gym. Okay, period. Anyway, I'm done. And they have like a very empress kind of energy about them, where they attract a lot of attention unknowingly, or maybe they don't want to, but their job, their aura, their presence, they have, like, I'm hearing, a viral male presence that attract a lot of females. So they could like let off a lot of testosterone, or we love a good strong silent type, the tortured kind of soul, where you want to heal them and fix them kind of thing. There's something about this person that calls to you, that calls to your feminine wiles, if you will, that releases that urge to be feminine and giggly and feel small and cute and protected. This person has that in spades, that energy. But what I can say about this person is there's a softness to them. They just don't let it be seen. Okay, with the high priestess coming out first. The softness, empress, wanting to take care of, provide for. They're very good at getting what they want. I'm hearing they're very persuasive. With their tongue, with their mouth. I'm hearing they have the word of, what do they call it? It's something of the tongue. That phrase they use for people who are good. Word of mouth, maybe? No, that's not it. Gift of gab is what it is. This person has the gift of gab. When they do turn their charm on, they just get whatever they want. People fold for this person. Is definitely what I'm getting. And if they have the king and the high priestly kind of energy, what the hell? Who's not folding for them? But I don't think they use that to their advantage. They do come off as more, like I said, repressed and poised. But it's like a repose. Is that a word? I keep hearing to say it. If it's a word, then reposed. If it's not, then it's like a repressed and composed. Thank you. I think that's the word I was looking for. Repose can still be a word though, but I think it was composed. This person's like a very composed, you don't know what's going on in their head, you don't know how they're feeling kind of thing. And that, like I said, in and of itself has women running towards men sometimes, because we want to be the one they want, And I'm hearing, I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. All the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. So yeah, this person does feel electrified around you. That is that joy coming into play. Maybe you do fill them up with adrenaline and energy, because they have to kind of pump that energy out when they see you, which is okay, period. But partnership, this is definitely someone who is looking for something serious. So if this person were to ever come and make themselves known to you, I do feel like you could trust this person. Now, what I want to do is get some astrology dice to see if we can get any signs on the table, because these cards are not really giving signs. I also do intend to pull from of course, the Luminous Oracle, but I do want to know now. I'm nosy. Second house, Taurus, but it's also giving money. They have, funds, period. Aries energy, that masculine emperor, kingly energy about them. And then here we have Saturn. Ooh, stern. Stop it. This is giving disciplinarian. Like, you better listen to me. Big daddy energy. I was watching what was it called? A video on YouTube the other day, and it's from Cut, and it's basically the red button or whatever. The button is what it's called. It's really a ghetto show, but I just have been watching Cut for years now. I can't not watch it, so I gotta support my people. But it's like a dating show where people come and sit down in front of people, and strangers have ever never met, a dating show kind of thing, and they have to press the red button as soon as it glows. They have to hit the red button and see if they're gonna, and if they hit the whoever hits the button first, the person who didn't hit the button has to leave, and they bring in somebody new from the back. So the dating show, that's a very ghetto. Of course, it's very superficial, based solely on looks, but it's so entertaining. It got so cringe at a point I stopped watching it. But the most recent episode, I think they released like maybe a day or two ago, I watched it, and it wasn't that bad. But basically, the guy that was there when he left, or when she hit him out, the person under the button asked, "Do you like a sensitive guy or something like that?" And she's like, "Yeah, but I also want a guy to be able to like put me in my place." That's who this guy is, and I feel like a lot of women say that I want a guy to be soft and emotional, which is him. But then I also want him to be able to put me in my place. That Empress energy, they're soft and emotional, but they are the king. They're looking for a partnership. I don't think this is someone who's looking for willy-nilly, because then also we have two possessions, and that kind of gives me settling down energy. So does Saturn. So this is someone who's like very serious, very stern, can come with a little bit mercurial. I'm getting like a Christian Grey kind of vibe to this person, where they want love, they crave love, they literally need love. They push it away at any given moment, maybe. There could be some karma playing out in their life right now, or karma plays a part in their relationships, which means it may take them a while to find their person. They could have Saturn in the first house, Saturn in the seventh house, Saturn in the 10th house, Saturn in the fifth house, which makes dating difficult for them. So it's kind of like wherever Saturn is where there's going to be difficulty manifesting whatever that house represents. So, for example, me, I have Saturn in the first house, which means I have a hard time, or had a hard time, realizing who I was, what did I want to do, figuring myself out, which I'm still doing. And I'm how old, you know what I mean? So it's like wherever Saturn is in your house, but it also has a part to play on your looks. I always get told, "Oh, you look so young, like a teenager," da da da. Even though I'm in my late 20s. Ugh, let me stop. It's like so it preserves your youth. It takes longer for you to show signs of aging. So if it's in your seventh house, for example, it will take longer for you to settle down. If it's in your 10th house, it will take longer for you to maybe build a career. Or the 10th house is the husband house, so find your husband if you're. But if it's in the seventh house, or wherever root Venus is, it will take a hard time for you to find your wife. If it's in the fifth house of dating, romance, it will be hard for you to maybe show your emotions to people. Wherever Saturn is, it restricts and takes longer, elongates. So this person could have Saturn somewhere in their chart, even though they are stable, even though they are ready to settle down, even though they do have that divine masculine emperor energy to take care of someone. They still have a hard time finding their person. It could be because they repress their emotions so much, it's hard for them to express themselves, kind of thing. And that is also I feel like that is also a side effect of having maybe Saturn in your first house. It's hard for you to express yourself. So everything shows you as the perfect partner. You look good, you can take care of people, you have your life together, you're someone who's very emotionally capable, but then it's also hard for you to show those emotions and show people how you feel, express yourself. So people don't know how you feel, and therefore you miss out on every shot you don't take. And this person doesn't seem like they take very much shots, okay? But here at the bottom, and we have the Queen. Yes, this person embodies perfect divine feminine and masculine energy. And what I always say about this deck, I love how the King has Empress energy with the 3, and the Queen has Emperor energy with the King. So it's the perfect balance. Even if they're a feminine, they have that masculine energy backing them. And even if they are a masculine, they have that feminine Empress energy backing them. So this is not like a wishy-washy, crybaby kind of Queen. She's the Queen going to get things done, because she has that Emperor backing her with the 4. With the Queen here, we have woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, friendships. Now, this could be the feelings they're hiding for you and how they see you. They see you as a potential queen to their king, but they're keeping it hidden under the deck. Like I said, they have a problem expressing themselves, okay? So they see you as their perfect match, someone who could be a perfect partner for them. This is someone who does crave relationships and want to settle down. Like I said, it's hard for them to do that. because there's something about expressing yourself, being emotionally vulnerable, kind of thing. They have the capacity to do so, but it's not always as easy as being able to do so. It's having to express yourself and put that energy into being emotionally vulnerable, essentially. But yeah, I'll just take it out. Why not? Because I was looking for one more card, so I'll just put it right there. Okay, they think of you as the queen. Now this is not straight. I don't know how it's showing up in the camera, but I know these are supposed to be even. So if they're even, why is it not looking good? Let me stand up real quick. Okay, looks straight to me. Whatever. If it's a little slanted, that's fine. Here we have knowledge and healing when I remove the queen. So we have someone who is very knowledgeable, someone who can teach you things, someone who is very smart, mature as well. And then we have someone who is very healing in their energy as well. Okay. So this woman could also be going through healing, I just heard. So what we're going to do is get some more zodiac signs and placements for this person. I do feel like there's so Saturn is Capricorn, second house is Taurus, and Aries is Aries. This person could have prominent or dominant Aries placements. Okay, look, we have healing coming through again. This person is a healer. This person's a good communicator. I feel like they have to be for their job, but when it comes to maybe like some more emotional things and partnerships, they crave that, but it's also hard for them to express themselves. Here we have Virgo coming through. Hello, my Virgos. No, we have Saturn again. We have Saturn again. So yeah, there's something here about Saturn playing a big part in their life, in their maybe relationships, in their ability to express themselves. Like I said already before, I want to keep repeating myself. I know it can get annoying. But here we have Mercury. They're a good communicator. So when they do, like I said, that queen energy, if she has something to say, she will be heard. A king, he already has that respect because he's the king. Then he also has to have that nurturing energy so his people know that he care about them. You know, this person is good at both, and they think you're good at both as well. They've probably seen examples of that, you know, and however they know you, whether it's online and they're just creep leaping, whether it's in the gym and they're watching, whether you know this person you've done this horizontal tangle with them before, and now there's just a separation here, and they're just like, wow, this person has shown me they're the perfect counterpart to myself. You know, I'm craving them. I'm you know, hankering for them. I have a penchant for them. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have Chiron, healing energy. Like I said, this person could be healing, or they do embody the wounded healer, which is like no matter how much good they do in others people's lives, there's still a part of them that feels like they're undeserving of maybe love, and that could be a wound they have in their chart. Like I said, you know, they could have Chiron in their seventh house, which is marriage energy, or in their fifth house. You know what I mean as well. Like the or wherever Venus is in their chart, Saturn is there. Freaking, what would be a bad aspect is to have Saturn in with Venus. Venus is it quiescence, which is complexity. I think quiescence is like complexity. Like yeah, what's the bad? Like, can you tell I'm still learning astrology? Like I'm good with the signs, but I'm still learning the specific. This is empowerment, so no. I think quiescence in this deck is complexity. It wouldn't be opposition. Square is a challenge. And yeah, quiescence is complexity. So they could have Saturn quiescence, their Venus, or they could have Saturn square, their Venus, you know, or aspecting it in that kind of way, because they don't have to be in the same house. They just have to cause the angle. So it could be a square, or quiescence anyway. I think quiescence is like 45 degrees maybe, and square is 90. I'm not sure. I'm still learning as I go. But yeah. Anyway, that is out of the way. But there's something here about Saturn. This person's like very, very stern kind of vibe. They're hard to read. They come off as maybe cold, clinical, tortured. There's something that seems just hard for them. They always have that pinched, maybe or painful expression on their face. That kind of thing. I'm getting the image of when Bella first met Edward in Twilight, and his face was just like pained because, of course, he wanted to just run up and grab her and suck her blood dry, but he couldn't. He had to show some restraint. This person's very good at showing restraint. Is who this person is. I think that's enough of who this person is. So I want to get into what do they want, honestly, which I feel like we kind of got over as well. But let me get some cards for that. I have to pull tarot cards, right? It's a tarot reading. Anyway, this person's very wise. Like I said, that knowledge of the serpent, they have things that they can teach you, which is if you're a woman or a man, who knows, wanting a relationship where you can learn something from a person is definitely what this person would be able to give you, okay? Go over a little more. This person will be able to give you that. But there's definitely a difficulty or a hardship or tension somewhere in them that doesn't really allow them to be their full selves. And I mean, I guess they get a little comfortable because Saturn does sometimes allow. It's not always bad. It's only when it's like in a difficult placement that Saturn doesn't thrive. If you have Saturn in a good placement, or if it's exalted kind of vibe, you know, or at home in one of the signs, then there's definitely going to be more flow with that sign because Saturn is very allowing sometimes. He's there to provide wisdom. So you can thrive with Saturn placements, but it's only depending on where they are. If they're in like some a planet that's like downfall or detriment, then it will be more hard for that Saturn the manifestation of that house and sign together to manifest into your life, you know? So like I said, for example, Venus signs, it's going to be hard for her and Venus to, I mean, him and Venus, because Saturn is definitely a man, him and Venus to kind of work together because they're, you know, at odds, they're fighting each other. So it will be harder for you to manifest love or relationships, partnerships, you know, like I said. Anyway, moving on. This could be somebody in a relationship where they have to show some restraint as well. They already got a partner. So more, can you tell me about this person? Yeah, they see you as a Queen of Pentacles. So someone they can settle down with, build a life around. And then we also have Six of Pentacles. But these two wanted to come out in reverse. So there's something blocking them from maybe making that energy known to you. And I'm hearing unknown to you. That is a song by crap. What is his name? Oh man, Jacob Banks. I think it's his name. Jacob Banks, unknown to you. They, like I said, they're repressing the energy, so therefore it's coming out blocked in what they want. They see what's a Queen of Pentacles. Are they acting on it? No. They want to be generous, like I said, rush towards you and suck all your blood, you know, or just give you things, treat you well, take you out kind of thing, spoil you, because they are like giving very daddy energy with Saturn coming through twice here, as well as second house energy, which is possession. They have to take care of you. And then with Aries energy, which is like a very aggressive, they want to act upon their desires, you know, but they are not. This is coming out in reverse. What else can you tell me? What does this person want? Okay. Why are they sending sensual energy in my group? One's way. Jesus. And I think that was the King of Cups. Yes, it is. The King of Cups. Why are they sending emotions away? Because you maybe make them feel calm. You make them feel comfortable. And that's important for this person. You make them feel comfortable to open up in their emotions. However they know you, they just feel that vibe. Because the other high priestess, they're good at reading energy as well. You know, they have vision and prophecy. They're able to tell things. And if this person is not into spirituality with pre-science here, there's definitely something very scientific about how they analyze people. And they have chosen or decided that you are someone who would make a good queen to their king, a good partner, you know. Interesting. And then we have the Chariot. Why? Because they want to make a move with that Aries energy up there. And then we have the Chariot energy, which is Cancer energy. Move forward, push through, you know, maybe balance that light and dark energy within them and make a move, make something happen. Here we have the Alchemist. So yeah, they want to make something happen. This person is very analytical, very much in their mind, which is kind of like why I figured or added that whole pre-science, or if this is someone who doesn't believe in spirituality, they're very logic based, and based on what they have picked up, their logical brain is telling them mate, perfect partner, perfect match, take her, take him, that's yours, you know, kind of thing. You would be perfect. They would help you heal whatever they need healing from, because Saturn is also a little traumatic. They be triggering people, child. Saturn is rude, honestly. Yeah, discipline. This person is structured. They are always on time. They could always be at the gym at a specific time. Routine is coming through as well. And I think that's more like a Virgo trait, even though it's not really here in the words. But we have responsibility, test, ambition. This person can have a lot of responsibility, and they have a lot of difficulty making time for relationships, which is why in the gym, that's the only time they have, and that's where you happen to be, you know? Or if, like I said, let me stop bringing up the gym. Because it could be like annoying you because you don't know this person in the gym. But wherever this person is, whenever they do have a down moment, some time to think, that's where you show up, okay? And then it ends up with them having to cool themselves down because the thoughts of you just get them going. But yeah, they have a lot of self-control, that restraint coming through. Traditional kind of masculine energy, if it's a masculine or feminine energy. So if you're the masculine watching for who's sending sexual energy your way, and this is a female coming through, she may want you to take on this king energy because she's perfectly balanced, but she doesn't want to make a move, you know? So if you're watching for a feminine energy, she does like you back. So if you want to be with this person, make a move. You know, for the feminines, this person is very much a traditionalist, so they want to be the one to make the move and come after you. Let them do their thing, sis. Okay. Realism, like yeah, there's something very realistic about them. They're very rooted in reality. We have container. They can have very good bone structure. Okay, like I said, like a very big, brawny kind of man, kind of thing. We have mature, we have gravity, and then we have scaffolding. So this person could work in construction as well, and you could pass their construction site every day, and that's the only downtime they get to kind of look at someone. And like I said, while they're working, they can't stop what they're doing and come rushing towards you the way they do want to. Okay, and I'm here they want privacy because the chariot isn't usually private, but we can see whatever is in there. There's curtains hiding if they may want to take you somewhere, drive you somewhere in their car. I don't know if this could have been an Uber driver as well that just saw you one time in their car while they were working, which is the thing that keeps coming through, and they were just like, wow, you know, looking at you in the rearview mirror. It was only the two of you. They didn't have the courage to say, hey, you look beautiful, can I get your number? You know what I mean? Now you're just maybe a part of their fantasies and their spank bank, honestly, you know. But I love how we have king and queen, and then we have light and dark, and then usually the high priestess card in the um tarot card, she is between two pillars of black and white, which is dark and light. You know, she is in the shadows, but then she's also in the light. She takes information from the shadows and brings it to the light if she chooses to, you know. Yeah, this person is like a very spiritual vibe about them, whether they consider themselves spiritual or not. They can be religious as well, but there's something like very much you know, discerning, smart, knowledgeable about them, evolved, mature, you know. Anyway, what do they want? This person could be healing from heartbreak here, or you broke their heart, or they broke your heart. And then look, I knew it was lovers. Look at the lovers. Look at the lovers here. Look at them. Look at them. This person considers you their perfect match to lovers. And then we have the devil at the bottom, which is very sensual energy they're sending your way. Obsession as well. This person's a little obsessed with you, especially if you are behind a screen. Now, I just got an image of an Uber driver. I'm going back to a previous trip and just salivating over your picture, which is very creepy, I know, but I'm hearing it's in an endearing way. They're just hoping that maybe you'll book a ride with them again. That's going to be for like the smallest percentage of you guys, but I heard them say that. Okay, here we have Three of Wands in reverse, but yeah, there's something stuck or stagnant here. They are thinking about it, which is Two of Wands energy, but they haven't put any actions behind it, which is Three of Wands in reverse energy. So, what do they want, please? What does this person want? We have Eight of Wands. Yeah, they want to make that move. They want to make things happen. They want to get the ball rolling. They want there to be a change. I was trying to make sure that was proper English first. Sorry, guys. Yeah, look, we have Three of Wands in reverse. There's something here about them wanting change, wanting to, you know, move and rush in, you know. And I'm hearing that song by Leon Bridges. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? Ah, I'm scared to death that she might be it, that the love is real, that the shoe might fit. She might just be my everything and beyond. So it's like, oh man, you might be my everything. Am I making a fool of myself to not rush in right now? But there's still a part of them that's not rushing in. It's kind of like someone who wants to learn how to surf, but they have the surfboard, they have all the things they need. Like I said, the maturity, the good job, the money, the masculine, perfect feminine balance. But look, she hasn't gone to the water yet. She's just looking out on the horizon. She hasn't done anything, made a move yet. Like they're waiting for that, you know, maybe gust of wind or that good waves to come in for them to be able to ride that wave, you know? Can you ride that wave? I think that's a Miguel song as well. This person wants to ride the wave with you. This person definitely wants to get into the horizontal tangle with you. We have the Judgment in reverse. Yeah, there hasn't been a rebirth and awakening. So if this is a no contact and separation kind of thing, like I said, they have not made the decision to come towards you yet. They do consider you their lover. They're obsessively thinking about you all the time, okay? Obsessing over when will be the right time, but you have no freaking idea because they hide things very well, okay? With the High Priestess energy, they're keeping it very well hidden. But yeah, this person wants to free their soul, free themselves, be someone who wants to free their inhibitions, But there's something here about all that energy being blocked, so they're not deciding to do anything at the moment. What they want is a rebirth. What they want is to start again, embark on a new journey. They want things to, flow, and they want that wave to hit so they can finally ride it, okay? They could be waiting for the right moment, the right time, okay? That's what I just heard as well. So what do they want? How about pull all the cards? Most of them. We have the 10 of Wands, okay? They could be waiting for something to clear out in their life. For some, like I said, maybe they're going through some healing, maybe for that healing to ride out and for them to be reborn. Because if they're still stuck in a healing journey, they can't be reborn, is what I just heard. So the cycle hasn't ended yet. They haven't reached world status to be able to, go on that full journey and start over yet. So like I said, there could be that heartbreak at the bottom of the deck. They could still be healing from a heartbreak and they know they're not ready to be in another relationship yet. It's something that's coming through. And then here we have King of Wands. They don't believe in themselves. So I feel like their ego took a hit in this past relationship that they were in. The ego took a hit. So they don't feel ready. They haven't, been reborn yet, where you go through the grief, you go through the breakup, and then you're ready to get back out there, I'm hearing for some of you could have even been a divorce for my older people, because we did have 37, 36 coming through, 32. So my older people, they could have potentially even had a divorce. And the 10 of Wands is saying they had like a painful ending with someone that's still weighing on them and allowing them to not be in this confident King of Wands energy upright, even though they are capable of it. Saturn is still playing, having some part. They could be going through a Saturn transit in some way, shape, or form, where Saturn is, like I said, suppressing their life in a kind of way where they can't move forward. And it's like they literally can't, because Saturn's just sitting on them like, no, you can't go. You know what I mean? If you know this person's when they were born, and if you have like a established connection with them, their birthday and when they were born. The pattern app is chef's kiss. I use it all the time. They always stay in my business. I introduce to new people and they be in their business. They be sending you information about friends. If you have this person and you add them as like a friend, it tells you stuff about what they're going through. But I feel like to get the most effectiveness out of it, you have to know the time they were born, but you can also still add them and they give you some insight, whether you just know their birthday and the year they were born, So you don't have to know their birth time to get information, but the birth time gives you the most accurate information. They will tell you this person's going through a transit right now, you know what I mean? And they could kind of clarify more things for you if you want to get that in depth, if you care that much, if you want to know more about this person, this connection. But for now, wait, I didn't pull more cards. I knew there was one more deck I could pull from. I'm like, what? I was about to say bye. Yeah, this person's definitely like not feeling their. I move it over for them, so you get them in their emotions, but not. I don't want to say not enough, but essentially not enough for them to take action. There's something that's literally holding them back, and we don't know what it is. It could be finances here with the second house coming through. There could be Saturn playing a part in their second house, which means they don't got no money. We have passion. We know that. Thanks. And we have grace. Maybe they're trying to have some grace with themselves. They consider you very graceful. They're trying to show themselves grace. They're waiting for the perfect opportunity here. This 11 is giving me twin flames for whatever reason. It's giving me lover's energy as well. 2 of Cups I just heard. This better not be love. Romance. Ooh, that did come through. With that 6 of Pentacles here. This person wants to be generous with you, take you out, show you a good time. Now, I don't like odd numbers, so I'm going to pull one more card and send you out on your way. What else? This person has passion for you. They're thinking about you being entangled with their arms. So I am getting a vibe of some of you have been entangled with this person, okay? We have grace. They think you're very graceful, and maybe you are showing them a ton of grace right now. And here we have study. This is that vibe of them watching you from afar. And studying is also that they're learning more about themselves, learning more about maybe spirituality or healing. What is it called? Practices is what I just heard. They're learning more about healing practices to become more a healed version of themselves so they can finally awaken. The Judgment card is someone who is still sleeping. And that's why I may have been getting like very heavy science and logic kind of person with the Virgo and Saturn coming through. This person is not into spirituality. They could still be waiting to be awakened, you know? Even though they're the high priestess, they don't see that energy or that knowledge they have as magical or psychic. They just see it as logic and science, okay? Like, oh, science can explain this. Science can explain why I know why things are going to happen, you know? Science can explain blah, 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 kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, that's what this person is. I hope the reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, the divine family. Love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always contact us and use my email in the description box below. This person could also be studying something, school. You can know this person from school as well. But yeah, and this scene right here in particular is giving me the intro to Outlander, where they're dancing in the light, and that's the site, the ancient site. Where Claire gets taken back in time. It's giving me those three big rocks. Okay, I think it's something. Why can I remember? Wow. It's those three big rocks in England. Okay. Why can I not remember the name? Wow. Anyway, where it's the site where she gets taken back at the time, I believe it is. Anyway, I'm done now. I hope you're having a beautiful one today whenever you're watching this reading, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group twos. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the numinous astro deck, you're in the right place. This reading is going to be about who is sending sensual energy your way. Why are they sending this energy your way? What do they want? All of that. We're going to be getting all the tea in this reading. So, I realized lately that I haven't been doing as many 18 plus readings for the collective. I guess I've now like more so narrowed it down to membership. So if you're interested in joining my channel as a member, you can do that, and they're already free, very juicy 18 plus readings there, very explicit because I don't have to follow YouTube guidelines. Okay, I mean I do, but it's not, you know, for the collective of YouTube. Anyway, I also have those readings for one-time purchase on my Gumroad in case you don't want to do the commitment of subscribing every day. I mean, every month or something. So just putting that out there. You can all find those on my community tab. I have posted all three by now. By the time I'm doing this reading, I have posted all three. So you can find the Gumroad link, and then you can find the link to the channel, period, to join, okay? So it's also probably going to be in the description box below. Yeah, I put it there as well. I'm like, why am I saying community tab? Yeah, maybe there's a message for you on my community tab. I post quotes. I did just recently post Taurus new moon spread or something. It wasn't a spread, it was a slideshow where you chose a bowl and then swiped for some messages from spirit. So if you're interested in that, maybe that's what you need to hear. Okay. But anyway, who is sending sensual energy away? We're going to be getting into the who right now, okay? So here we have 6th house energy, which is Virgo energy. And we have craft, so someone who is very much dedicated to their craft, their work, their job, whatever they love to create. It doesn't have to be career, you know, it can be just a craft they have on the side, you know, or it could be, you know, this person from a craft you do. It could be drawing. I'm hearing clay. I'm feeling somebody moving and the cold clay between their hands. Sculpting could be something as well. Painting, you know. I just heard instructor, so maybe you're painting instructor. That's a little crush on you. And they're sending sensual energy away. Somebody who provides balance. Okay, someone who is very balanced. Honestly, is giving Libra energy. Someone who is very relatable is what it said on the card. Someone who kind of mirrors you in a kind of way. It's giving maybe a little twin flame energy if you believe in that. You interact with this person, though. This is somebody you know, and you guys work very well together. So it could be someone you know from work, because that's what 6th house energy is. You know this person from work, you work with them very closely, and you guys get along very well, and they're just sending sensual energy away. Whether you knew this or not, you could know this already because you have a crush on them. You know? Take it as it will resonate for you. But here we have work, details, health. Okay, it could be a health physician. I just heard as well, a doctor maybe. Who has a crush on you? We have well-being, diet, service, daily ritual. So it could be someone who's sent a daily work, daily walk. I meant to say a daily run. Someone you see at your gym is also coming through. If you go to the gym, or you have like a craft, a hobby, you know, that involves physical activity. We have purification skills, apprenticeship, and method. So that apprenticeship is giving me you An apprenticeship, I wonder if you get paid for an apprenticeship. Or is that like an internship? I feel like you could potentially get paid for both, but maybe you're kind of like on a trial basis and this person really is your teacher or your boss or something, and they have like a crush on you. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. We're gonna keep getting more information about who this person is, but it is definitely someone who I feel like where it's like an opposition. You guys are on opposite sides of the playing field or of the power imbalance. You know, even though it's balanced here, when you guys are together, there it doesn't seem to be a power imbalance, but there could literally be, since these circles on opposite sides of each other. You know, there's something here about that. Here we have the 11th house, so maybe in your friend circle there's someone who has a crush on you. So just take whatever example resonates for you the most, okay? We have friendship, group activity is what I was saying with this card here. So yes, it could be a group activity for real. We have a community, okay? We have humanity, hope, tribe, festivals. It could be a cutie side of festival because it is festival season right now. It was just Coachella like maybe a week or two ago. So it could be somebody you saw at Coachella. Please, you better. And you better have gotten that person's number too. Let me stop. I feel like there's so many people at those festivals. If you see one person who's like so dead set on you, like that's just like it's giving like not true love, but it's like there's just something about you that just calls to them. Because there's so many attractive people at these things. Like how do you choose the person you want to walk up to and say hi to or whatever, you know? It has to be something special about that person, you know? So like I said, don't well, it's too late now if you met them at Coachella and you didn't get their number, you know? But they are definitely sending you some energy. We have experimentation, rebellion, the future, and we have startups. So yeah, this could be someone you're working with at a startup, or this could be someone who has a startup, and you're just an apprentice working with them. Ooh, how juicy would that be? Yeah, there's giving me something here about like boss employee. Okay, I was an employee, not Coco Jones. I'm sorry, that had just been on my mind. I was saying it all day yesterday. I was an employee, you know, as she said, like I do what I have to do for a check, and she's like, I was an employee, and best believe I was going to be employee of the month. You know what I mean? Something about doing it for a check, and you would have done it too for a check. You know what I mean? I was an employee, essentially, and I was definitely going to be employee of the month. That is definitely coming through. Hilarious. That's definitely what it's going through. What I feel is going on here. Because this is hilarious. Why that specific? And then here we have empowerment. So like I said, you guys are not. There's no empower imbalance. Look at how we have a circle with one line and there's no other lines. It's like when you guys are together, there's no imbalance. It's just empowerment. You guys definitely maybe bounce off each other with the whole relates, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifest disciplines. Like when you're around, this person works harder. When you're around or when they're around, you work smarter. So it's like you guys make a good team. I think I said that already. Um, but we have tests, objectifies, and calls out. So you could be someone who maybe they brought on to keep them accountable for certain things. Maybe you're a female and they're a male, and they brought you on. It's like an HR kind of person that says, "Hey, I don't want myself. I don't want to ever get too desensitized to what women in my place of business is going through, and I brought you on to kind of help fix that." But I kind of feel like wouldn't that kind of defeat the purpose that they're trying to mac on you? You know what I mean? Anyway, that vibe was coming through anyway. But yeah, something about being an employee, and you were definitely going to be employee of the month. Maybe you could have been employee of the month, and that's what that's coming through. That's hilarious. That was stuck in my head since a few days ago. I was an employee, and that's I was going to get employee of the month. Like, hook on is too freaking hilarious. Okay, hold on. There was a message coming through. Okay, so you remember the beginning of the reading where hush. Okay, so you remember the beginning of the reading where I said, there could be a message for you in my community tab. The most recent post that I did was, don't do something for a man that doesn't deserve you. And now we're talking about Coco Jones, and her newest song is Here You Go Again. And it's basically a song about her that keep going back to an ex. She keeps going back to an ex. And maybe that could be why you need to watch that. Go to my community tab to see that post that I made. And then maybe also you need to hear Coco Jones' new song, Here We Go Again, or Here You Go Again, something like that. But yeah, there's something about that here, maybe about this person being someone you may have been with before, and they're telling you to maybe move on from this person, or this is someone who wants to be with you now, and you're still hung up on somebody in the past, essentially, is what I'm getting as well. Let me stop chatting, let me get all the cards out. Okay. We have the moon. Yeah, something here about feelings. Obviously, this person has feelings for you. But then there's also like a very secret hiddenness about the moon where you cannot say those feelings or profess those feelings because it would be wrong. Because there's a power imbalance. Because even though you guys work very well together, where did empowerment go? I didn't take it out. How rude of me. Anyway, maybe that's why. Because even though you guys do empower each other, there's still a power imbalance. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. We have a shell here, so somebody who's still in their shell about their feelings for you. They haven't said anything, but once they open that clam or that shell, you will see the pearl, which is feelings that have manifested or coalesced over a amount of time and made something that is almost impenetrable, almost unbreakable, you know? So, an unbreakable bond has been formed between you guys, which is why they're sending energy your way. Okay, now we have square. Yeah, there are challenges, so I feel like I'm picking up on the correct energy. The challenges could be both the working situation and the fact that you're still caught up on somebody else, or they are. But this is about them. We have roots. This person could have a family at home. Ooh. And that's a challenge. And then we can move these over more because all these can't fit. So 11th house, 6th house is Virgo energy. 11th house is Aquarius energy. The moon is Cancer and sometimes Pisces energy. Square doesn't have a sign. 4th house is Cancer energy coming through again. Okay. And then we have 3rd house, which is Gemini energy. So something here about this person wanting to settle down roots, or maybe I'm hearing childhood friends. You could have known this person from childhood. But family, home, background, comfort, cooking. Yeah, there's a comfortability about you guys when you're around each other. Cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. And I did something about this person being in their shell. Yeah. So they're definitely sending you energy, but they're not telling you how they feel because they have a shell in the background there. And we kind of have the moon peeking out here. But this person just be in their feelings for you in their home. Look at that big bed. They were just thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. What is it? Song is. A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess I made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, but like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears before they fall when I'm thinking about you. So this person could cry that they can't be with you. Um, Something here about Southern California and Arizona. So that could be where you are from, maybe. 3rd house is perception. So yeah, there's something here about optics, is what I just heard, which is very specific. So when I hear optics is when I'm watching a show and people are worried about how things will look. Like how will that show up in optics? Be quiet! How will that show up in optics? So it's like there's something here about how this person will be seen, their image. Because then we have like these cool, very urban things in the card here. We have the shoes, we have the art, we have again, it's even very urban, okay? So it's giving something here about this person could have maybe a clothing company as well. They could have shoes. Something here about being maybe a photographer because art did kind of come through in this first one here. I didn't mention photography. This person could take pictures of shoes. But there's something here about speech, thoughts, people talking, social media, so you can run their social media maybe. You have excursions, so you guys have been out together before, but maybe not in like a dating way. And then next we have dating, so maybe in a dating way. We have siblings, so you can know this person through your siblings. We have research, so that's kind of the vibe that I was getting, where this person brought you on to, why are you there? Can you get off the bike and go somewhere? So anyway, excursions, we have siblings, research, street life. That's what I'm getting here, very urban vibe. Circulation is like giving me information circulating or news circulating, gossip circulating, because 3rd houses are very Gemini energy and they are the gossip of the zodiac, okay? We have discussions, we have surroundings, and sociability. So I kind of feel like it will mess up the brand, is what I'm hearing. If you guys were to be together, is something. I'm trying to figure out where I've heard that recently. Like, what was I watching? Okay, you know what I'm getting, child. Okay, so there's a new movie on Netflix, not Netflix, Prime, Amazon Prime, where the idea of you is Anne Hathaway and what's his name? Nicholas Galitzine, where basically it was a fanfic based off of the relationship between Harry Styles and I think her name was like Roberta Flack or whatever. When he like first started out in 1D and he was still young, everybody went up in a tizzy because he was dating an older woman. But I feel like somebody took some inspiration from that and made a book about it, and they turned it into a movie with Anne Hathaway and Nicholas. So in the movie, there's something here about how it will look. So she is a single mom, divorced, and there's different standards first and foremost because her husband did the same exact thing, left her, cheated on her with a younger woman, and then divorced her, living happily with the younger woman. She go find herself a younger man, and now the husband like, oh, because you know how it would look if you were to be with somebody younger, that wouldn't look good. I'm like, but aren't you with a younger woman as well? Like, there's a double standard. And which is like I feel like maybe what this person brought you on to avoid. Yeah, they brought you on to avoid that kind of thing, so it would look bad if they were to then get into a relationship with you. If that makes sense. This is turning really juicy. Stop playing. Yeah, something here about how things will look optics. Yeah, social media where it's like, oh, people are gonna be like, oh, and that was a big thing in the movie as well, where it started to become too much for her in the end. They had to break up and kind of come back together years down the line, because he was too young, she was too old. It started spilling over into her daughter's school life, and she was like, I gotta put my daughter first, and we have fourth house, home, and family. Bruh, stop playing. Why is it all coming together? Yes, this person could have a family. Okay, they could have kids, if not a family, if they're not married, whatever. Because she was married and there was a divorce. There could be a divorce here, which is why there's challenges. They could be currently going through that divorce and trying to lose themselves in work, and you're always there. So then it kind of trickles down into them losing themselves in you, whether you know it or not. Okay, boom. You make them feel good and build back up their self-esteem after the divorce. That is coming through as well. But it's also this person doesn't want the relationship with you to affect their home life with their kids. Okay, I feel like I've been talking too much about who this person is. If you don't know who this person is at this point, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get into the tarot card now of what or why it's giving this person, and it was very emotional first. She was very crying about it. In the movie, because of course you want to put yourself first and you want to be with this person, but you can't put the needs of your kids aside. Some people do, but some people can't. Look, it's stressing them out, keeping them trapped. They don't know the way out, don't know what to do. Oh man, so little. Anyway, why are they sending them this energy, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles because they want to see where things go. They do want to invest. They do want to take. I'm hearing the long way around. They still just want to get to know you, honestly, whether they can make a move or not. They like being around you, and they're playing the long game. They're hoping that, because that's what she did in the movie. She waited for her daughter to move on from that high school and go to college, and play the long game. Though when her daughter was in college, she was able to be with the guy at the end, because now her daughter was her own fully realized human being, and she wasn't living at home and going to school and being affected by anything too much, and then it kind of died down after that. So this person's taking the long way around, thinking, hey, maybe one day things will be right and we can be together. Here we have King of Swords. Why? Yeah, there's something here about you make them work more efficiently and more effectively is what I'm hearing. You kind of put the fire beneath their belly. Maybe you provide, they have romantic feelings for you as well. You make things clear, is what I'm hearing as well. Here we have the Hangman. I'm not sure who wants to come up upright or in reverse, but I'll probably just get the vibe of the card, honestly. So yes, the Knight of Pentacles, someone who is very patient, someone who's willing to put in the time to wait things out, kind of thing. Whether that means years down the line or whatever, because you make things more clear than it has been in a while. You give them a perspective, which is why I love how it's coming out under the opposition, which is what I was saying. Disciplines, calls out, makes conscious. You make this person feel like awake and aware. Again, you make them smarter, you make them work better, which I did say in the beginning. You make them work harder or work better, you know what I mean? It's like having an accountability partner I'm also hearing work wife, work husband is what I'm getting as well. We have Two of Cups here, which is given they have romantic feelings for you. They want to hold your hand and be very open about your relationship, but obviously they can't, which is making them stuck and they're upset. They're literally ruminating over what is the best way to do things, what is the best plan to move forward, you know? The Hangman energy is, you know, you feeling stuck until you're able to maybe admit the truth or make a move. So you're kind of stuck in like a stasis mode. Like kind of like a trapped devil energy. But it's more so this person has to, you know, I'm hearing move things around or decide whether the risk is going to be worth the reward, you know? Here we have Seven of Swords. It may take some sneaking around in the beginning, which it did, you know, that's how the movie went. They met each other at Coachella. Oh my freaking gosh. Did I not say Coachella in the beginning of the reading? Y'all gotta stop playing. They met at Coachella. Yes. And out of all the girls, he chose her. And then he went the extra mile. They didn't exchange info at Coachella, which is what I mentioned in the beginning as well. Yo, this is crazy. Okay, I'm done. He said something about, because the daughter said, oh, because it was like a boy band thing, and her daughter was a fan of the band, and she was bringing her daughter there because her dusty husband, like, you know, bailed last minute and said, oh, can you take them instead? And she did. She walked into the wrong trailer kind of thing, and then they met each other, and he told her, well, this is not a public bathroom, this is my trailer. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed, da, 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 da. Then she told him, well, I'm just here with my daughter kind of vibe. Then the dad had paid for meet and greet, so she met the band, and the daughter's like, oh, well, they're so, you know, 7th grade or whatever. I'm not a big fan of them anymore until she met her bias, essentially, in the group. And she was all giggly and shy, and like one of the other friends was telling them, oh, her mom, Solen, has a art studio and so, maybe you should come visit one time. So he had a little bit of information about her, but they never exchanged numbers, okay? She didn't want to make it known that she was lusting after a 24-year-old and she was 40-something, child. But anyway, he ended up finding her at her art gallery, and they went and disappeared together, and that began the affair, honestly, you know? But it wasn't an affair, it just felt like an affair, because she was divorced, he was single. There was just something that was challenging or difficult about the connection, you know, because there was a big age gap. He was a big superstar. She was a divorced mother, you know, kind of thing. There was something that was like challenging, family, whole life, about the situation of them and them being together. Even though it should have been perfectly fine for them to be together, because why not? They're both two consenting adults, okay? Anyway, but that's crazy. That's crazy. This person's trying to find a solution, trying to find a way to make things work, you know? And if it's not going to work, what did I say in the movie? He waited years for her daughter to go to college and then came back and got her. He lived his life, had his career, and then years on the line, he came back to sis. So yeah, y'all better go watch that movie and stop playing with me. You may find something, some hope, some love, some joy, some laughter, something, some good feelings, you know, from that movie. Because shout together. And there was something about them being on opposite sides, because she was a divorced mother, you know, and then he was like kind of like a pop star that was young and, you know, playboyish kind of vibe. How, you know, they should have never met, but they did, okay? We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person does see you as their Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. But I do fuck a Queen of Pentacles is someone who keeps a man grounded, who makes him feel taken care of, you know, who makes him feel settled. I'm like, why can't I speak? My what's it called? Grammar going out the window. You make him feel clear, like he can see, like he is seen. But there's something here about being stuck, which is why I feel like you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, period, but you're still coming out in reverse. Here we have the Star, so they are hoping and praying that they get to be with you one day, keeping the hope alive. It's essentially the vibe that I'm getting. This is just too cute, okay? Try to make sure these are looking straight. Okay, and the last card we have here is King of Wands. Yes, they do have a fire definitely burning, a fire in their loins for you. Burning in their loins, is that a thing? There's something here about them being the boss with the King of Wands here. There's something here about them being the boss, okay? Them having some hope or keeping the hope alive that they may come up with a solution and they can turn this Queen of Pentacles, someone who makes them feel safe, secure, empowered, you know, who works well together, because Queen of Pentacles is like a work wife, if you will. she can come off as a work wife, and they're trying to figure out how they can make this a reality between you guys. And they know it may take a long time for that to happen. Interesting. But look at her. She's holding her heart like, I hope maybe one day it could work out, you know? And I can claim you as my real wife, not just my work wife. This was not what I was expecting. Oh my goodness. These readings have been so juicy today. I love it. I love it. But yeah, this hangman energy being the central part of the reading. Right now, they may be trying to find a solution, like I said, or they're stuck. They feel stuck in like a stasis of constant rumination, trying to find a solution. Nope, that won't work. Sorry. Yeah, something, nope, that won't work. Trying so hard not to say anything. They want to clear their throat and be honest, but they can't with the King of Swords. This is someone who is very honest, very good at what they do, very smart, very intelligent. And they're kind of like, what is the use of all this intelligence if I can't come up with a proper solution to be with the woman that I want to be with, you know? I heard woman of my dreams, so that kind of thing is coming through. Yeah. So why what they want? Because they do see you as this person that grounds them. You know, you are their muse is kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. You make their craft the best it's ever been. It's also an energy that I'm getting as well. You make their craft the best that it's been. It's kind of like giving me a what is it called? A writer and their editor. So of course the writer writes whatever they want. The editor comes in and tells them where they can change things, where they can make things better, and then they send it off to a publisher, you know? So it's like you guys are a perfect team. Even though we're not getting King of Pentacles and King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, we're getting a King of Wands. This person's more cerebral than anything else. They don't want to deal with emotions. They don't want to deal with the reality of it. They're just, all this is happening in their mind right now is definitely what I'm getting. So like a lot of mental chatter and mental images going on or going through their head when it comes to you and the connection, like I said, a fire in their loins. Then we also do have the King of Wands coming through here, which is someone who is very sure of what they want to do. They are the boss, okay, the big honcho in charge, and they have to use their power wisely, which is why we have the King of Swords as well. They're not someone who's going to do things just to do it, you know? So we're going to see what else we can get from these cards. Why would you not come? Cards acting up. Okay, what else do we need to know about this connection? We have truth. Yeah, they want to say the truth. And I love how it's coming right over the King of Wands. This person's been like laying the foundation for so long, the Knight of Pentacles. This could have been something that's been happening for a long time. It's going to come into fruition maybe soon. Because the star does represent a wish fulfillment. And then the last card we have here is a fully realized King of Wands that can move towards his goal and do what he wants. He's finally able to roar, you know. It's giving, before he was little Simba, he was a Knight of Pentacles just starting his business, you know what I mean? Using his brain to push things forward. Then here we have you came in and maybe changed everything. Then he has to go in contemplation mode, figuring out how to make it work. Then we have a Queen of Pentacles. He's realizing you're the Queen of Pentacles, but he still can't do anything about it. Here we have the star energy, where she was hoping and praying and like, please, I hope, like, give me a sign, or, you know, make things work if it's supposed to work out, kind of thing. Just hoping and praying until it does eventually work and is able to work out. He finds a solution, because the King of Wands is very handy in that way of getting what he wants, okay? And now this person's finally able to get what they want here. So this may be coming into fruition soon, with it starting with the Knight of Pentacles, slow movement forward, things taking forever, and ending with the Queen of Wands, which is like, I'm getting what I want, you know, I don't care. So yeah, we have truth. With this person's going to be maybe finally telling you the truth, or they want to tell you the truth anyway. More cards we have here is luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. So it is going to be a sweet victory when they finally get to have you. Any other cards flipped over? No, just that one. Okay, let's keep going. What more do we need to know about this person who is sending sensual energy in my group two's way? We have the Merlin, alchemy, justice, balance. Yeah, this person is just, alchemy is like trying different things, and this is the Virgo energy coming through in that sixth house. They're trying different things and making and hoping that they're going to find the perfect potion to work, you know, find the perfect solution. We have the Earth Fairy, physical health, grounding, and foundations coming out right by the Queen of Pentacles, period. Physical health, that's you. You represent this grounding energy for this person, you know? You get them out of their head and into reality, honestly, which is why they're not coming out as King of Pentacles. They have a hard time with that. Being in the present moment, grounding themselves, and you bring that out in them, which is how they know you're good for them. Because when you're able to ground, you're finally able to make things happen, realize certain things, feel certain things, you make them feel, like I said. Anyway, you have the novice, innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, unstable curiosity. So this person may feel like the curiosity they have for you is a little bit unstable. Their life could be a bit unstable right now, which is why they're coming off it or feeling like someone who is out of control of what's going on around them, that hangman energy. But there's something here about the beginning, because we have innocence, and then we have beginning, and then we have ignorance. So you could be completely ignorant, and you're coming off as the novice and beginner. You're completely ignorant to what is going on in their head and how they actually feel. And the last card we have is communication. So we have trust and we have communication. So I do feel like when this person finds a solution, you'll be the first to know, honestly. You're the only person they want to know. You'll be the first to know when they find the solution to whatever problems they have been facing on their own. They're going to come and tell you the truth about it. When luck is finally in their favor, you know, luck turns in their favor. I'm hearing luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. I know that song from those commercials, honestly, but it's like a song, the Michael Bublé version is the one that I listen to. Or the official one that I listened to when I went to find what song that was. So luck be a lady tonight. So they're like, luck, please be a lady tonight and let me win and get what I want. Please, thank you. Be able to tell this person how I feel. Clear the communication. It's kind of like giving them an energy of, you know, they have feelings for you, but they kind of, I don't want to say gaslighting, but it's like, you know, they have feelings for you, but they weren't ever saying anything about it. And that's because this person is, like I said, very clinical about they're not going to make their emotions known unless they know it's going to work out, you know? It would make no sense. And this person could, you know, crave overcoming challenges, which is what they were doing. They think that's the man's job, to overcome the challenges, and for you just receive and have an ease about the situation, you know? They don't want you in your feminine energy in reverse. They want you able to be there, healthy for them, grounding them, you know, building a foundation with you, essentially, you know? So I think we have one more deck to pull from before I leave you guys. Oh, we didn't do the dice. I got y'all right now. We have 10th house. Yep, career coming through again. We have, what is that? Is that Neptune? So dreams, illusion, that's the only time they ever get to see you in their dreams, or you're the woman of their dreams. Hey now, don't play with me. And then we have Scorpio energy, but it wanted to move over to Sag energy, but we're keeping it on Scorpio energy. Thank you. What else do we need to know about this person who is sending them sensual energy, please? Okay, come on now. They're thinking a lot about you. For sure, that King of Swords. And thinking about what's going to happen when they can finally be with you is also what I just heard. Yep, that's possible decision. We love it. And then we have joy. So this person is your joy to be around, is what I just heard. We have the best possible decision. They're trying to make the best possible decision for you. Here we have passion hidden under the deck. This person's good at hiding their physical urges. You know, they're very hard when they're not, and they let it go. They're the King of Wands. So they're waiting for that day. Okay, they're waiting for that day. Is this the group where I use the example of Edward seeing Bella for the first time and trying not to get up and go, you know, ravish her and suck her blood? That's that King of Wands energy that they're trying to embody. Because once they were in a relationship, when they were married in that last 2 movies, Edward was all over sus, and especially in that last movie where he was not scared to hurt her anymore, you know? Because the whole thing about Edward is he didn't want to, if you haven't seen the movie, okay, is he didn't want to be with Bella while she was still a human, because of course she has a vampire strength which could kill her if he loses control. They went on their honeymoon. They did it like once. She had the time of her life. He was like, oh no, look at what I did. I hurt you. Show him some flimsy marks on her skin. Like, yo, he was real bugging. I don't like that. Anyway, not my business. But it is my business anyway. He's like, oh, look at this and this. And she's like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, relax. Like, and it probably was worse, his vampire eyes, now that I'm thinking about it. That just came through. But I don't care. You know, she was having a good time. She was fine. Things were good. And then the rest of the honeymoon, he was like, no, this is never going to happen again. And Bella was just like, child, what are you talking about? Basically playing chess and waking up crying from dreams, begging that man to, you know, child, very ghetto, honestly. But once she turned into a vampire in the last or second to last movie, the last movie, Breaking Down Part 2, once she was a vampire, oh, it was all over the place, child. And I'm like, oh, Edward, so you did have it in you after all. Okay. Let me leave him alone. I'm acting like he's not my man. I don't care. He really was just pissing me off in the whole series, child. I can't. It was like as soon as he was like, okay, now I know this is not gonna hurt anybody. I bet. Let me turn on the King of Wands. Let me turn on the demon. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's keep going. What else can you tell us about the person who is sending sensual energy at Group 2's way? Are we only on Group 2? I feel like I've been reading forever. So these are going to be long readings, eh? Well, if you're still here, thanks. Put a vampire in the comments if you're still here. And comment if you were Team Edward or Team Jacob. I don't want to hear no Edward slander in the comments. Jacob slander is welcome. Let me stop. Okay, here we have psychic protection. Yeah, this person was protecting how they were feeling from you with that moon energy. Very high priestess of them. And here we have authenticity. This person is very authentic and they want to be authentic. And they do feel like they can be their authentic self with you, which is so important for them. I'm hearing one more card. Let me get one more card. What at the bottom of the deck? We have knowledge. Yeah, very smart. Intellectual individual, which we love. They're good with numbers and logic and stuff like that. Here we have good cheer. So we have joy and good cheer. Same vibes. It's a good time when y'all are linked up. You know, when y'all are having a good time. This person could be coming off as just wanting to be your friend right now. If they didn't really emphasize too much, this person could be trying to keep things friendly. You guys hang out, but there's feelings hidden in every interaction. Why? Because there are challenges. There's a family that could be involved that he doesn't want to hurt or she doesn't want to hurt. And then we have they're worried about how it will look to other people. Okay. Now we have the letting go. This person's trying to let go of the outcome. Allow wisdom to remain. Be this thing I shall never feel again. This person, like I said, could have gone through a divorce and they don't want to get hurt again. That is also the part of that movie I was telling you about, the idea of you. But this person's going to be letting go of that hurt, also letting go of the outcome. I'm letting go of the negative thoughts they're having, like saying, no, you're not going to be able to be with her. It's never going to work kind of thing. You know, letting go of, like I said, holding on to it too much and letting the knowledge remain. That's what they rely on when all else fails, is the knowledge. So here we have Scorpio energy with Neptune here. I think it's Neptune. No, that's not Neptune. It's Pluto. Sorry. So very Plutonian, which is rules Scorpio. So like very destructive. They're going through transformation, underworld phase right now. Challenge. And that's Scorpio energy as well. And then we have 10th house, which is Capricorn energy, which makes sense for the whole father archetype, having kids, you know, being good, having a nice job, stable career kind of thing. So being the CEO, because that's very much Capricorn energy, but entrepreneur as well. But let me stop talking. I'm done. Okay. I hope this didn't resonate. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the Divine Family. Love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. It's my email in the description box below. And also, if you want to watch those 18 plus readings, you can either join my channel or purchase them for one time on my Gumroad. Either one fits for you, but it is definitely more explicit than it is right now. This is just a, you know, fake 18 plus, but those are real ones. Anyway, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Cosmic Insights Oracle, then you are in the right place. And we're going to be getting into who is sending sensual energy your way, why, and what do they want. I recently realized that I haven't been doing as many 18 plus readings on this channel because I have been saving them for my membership tab or membership community because YouTube tends to demonetize videos that are 18 plus now, no matter with the smallest of words. It doesn't even matter. They just figure, oh, you're saying that word too much, demonetize, and it's like, y'all full of mess. Anyway, so I've decided to take the 18 plus readings or the most explicit ones to another platform. I tried to upload them on Patreon. They never work. It doesn't matter if it's a 20-minute video, it's 18-minute video, one was a 17-minute video. It doesn't matter how small it is, it just won't upload. So that's just my sign from Spirit that maybe I'm not supposed to be on Patreon right now. So maybe one day, but I do have one. I've also decided to upload the videos to Gumroad as well. So if anyone doesn't want to, subscribe or commit to a monthly subscription, you can just buy the reading one time, watch it, and go on your way. And there's no worry about, oh, next month there being a payment, So one-time payment thing. If you're interested, all that will be linked in the description box below. The membership version and the Gumroad versions of the videos. And they're also on my membership tab if you want to go and find them over there. The Gumroad link is also available there as well. If for any reason they're not in the description box and I forget to add them. But yeah, anyway, who is sending you sensual energy? So you chose the Cosmic Insight, so we're going to start with this deck first. I just want to shuffle it. So let's do that and get into the energy. Already, group 1 and group 2 was mad juicy. Here we have date night. Okay, so this could be someone who you went on a date with, someone you're in an established connection with already, or just someone you're dating. Honestly, you could have went on one date or multiple dates. You could have been dating them in the past, or you're going to be dating them in the future. This person wants to ask you on a date. Honestly, whoever it is, and no matter what stage you're in, okay, separated, together, about to be together, get ready to be wined and dined. Boom. Now we have. Let's get us more. What more can we know about who is sending sensual energy my group 3's way, please? This is not going to be explicitly 18 plus, but it's going to be a more adult kind of reading because, of course, sensual and adult topics are, for whatever reason, 18 plus. And all these cards, ooh, try to ghetto. Look at all the tea I'm already getting from the cards. Is that all that fell or more fell? Sorry, guys. Let me catch these cards real quick. Bruh. And of course, you would fall again. Get out of here. And a third time, oh, this person doesn't want you to know something because the tea. Maybe Spirit does. They're like, nah, they don't need to hear that. Hey, don't be messing up my cards. I don't know why they keep falling. Okay, so we have they'll be back. That's what I was saying. Whether this is somebody that you're in a separation with, or you dated before in the past, you will be dating again in the future. You haven't seen them, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay, so they're gonna ask you on a date pretty soon. Like I said, depending on. It doesn't matter the stage you're in. Now we have an earth sign, so this person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have a yes. So I just immediately heard the person who you're thinking it is. Luck is on your side. It could have been someone you've been wanting to date as well, and you're asking, is it them? Yes, it is. Because luck is on your side, so what you want is going to happen, okay? Ooh, the tea. I love this. So all 3 readings have been delicious today. We love it. Okay. So they'll be back, definitely. So this could be someone from your past, someone you dated before, someone, it doesn't even have to be they left. It just is expect to hear from them soon, So like I said, it depends on the status of your connection. Ooh, the tea. Okay. What else do we need to know about who's sending them sensual energy? Someone you've been with. You have gold digger. They want your money and being used. Now, whenever this card comes out, it tells me that somebody in their energy can be a gold digger, okay? Somebody in the energy, they could be dealing with a lot of people who always want their money or want their energy. Because what we see here is a youthful, young, sprightly woman who is with we can obviously see a husky man, but he's carrying around a sack of money, okay? So this person could have had past experiences dealing with gold diggers, which is why they could be being so apprehensive. This could also gives me the vibe that in order for people to want to dig gold for them, they would have to have gold somewhere. So this person could also have money somewhere, or they're just very much career focused. So they work a lot, therefore they have a lot of money, But that's usually how it's supposed to work, isn't it? Not in America, let me stop. Not anywhere, honestly. Unless you're just sitting at home and have people working for you, then that works. Here we have intimacy, so this is giving me the vibe that you have been intimate with this person before. So it's giving me, so you already know. So you would know who this person is already, I would say. Sexual chemistry reminiscing. So reminiscing, they've been with you already, or this is someone you have sexual chemistry with that you have been on a few dates with, okay? We have give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. So they're like, give it time. It's coming. It's marinating, it's seasoning. The chicken, you can't just get chicken from the stove and put it on the stove. Some people will, but if you want it to taste good, if you want the connection to be good, you gotta season the chicken, okay? And we have cycles, so definitely someone you have fate karma, something ending and something beginning. You could have had an ending with this person, and it's going to be beginning again. Like, if you don't want to hear this, I'm hearing to tell you to leave the group. That could be why Spirit didn't want to put the they'll be back card out. They don't want you sitting here stressing or worrying about this, and I'm hearing stunting your growth and your progress. Because it seems like whenever you hear this person's coming back, you just stop and wait for them, and you don't move along in life. And Spur don't like that. So I didn't want to say they'll be back, but I gotta be truthful out here because I asked for the truth, didn't I? Yes, I did. And there's like, okay, you asked for the truth, but then also give them a PSA. So got you. Yeah, so with the give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow, meaning it may not happen as soon as you like it to, but it will be happening. Because like you'll be hearing them from them soon. That could be for you who have been on dates with them already and everything is still good. If you have been in cycles with this person, it could be they need more time, you need more time. You got to figure things out in your life. They got to figure things out in their life. And right now, it's not the right time. So divine timing is playing a part. For some of you, I want to say most of you. And for others of you, this is a new person you're dating. They'll be back pretty soon, okay? Now I want to see if everything's in frame. Yes, you can. Oh, no, not actually. We got to move this over then. So yeah, someone who could potentially have money, but if not, this person could be potentially a gold digger. It's just like they want your money being used, okay? So it doesn't have to be money. Like I said, it could be energy. Move. As soon as I want to get up, it's a notification there. Oh, no, this is not straight. Much better. Okay, sorry. I had to make sure it was good. At the bottom of the deck here, we have gambling. With that gold digger, this person could be like going broke. They have problems with addictions, gambling, or bad finances. So they could be trying to use you for your money. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, look at how it's at the bottom of the deck. So like something that is like being hidden or not publicized, okay? Televised. You don't know. Wow. The tea. Okay, we're going to get into, let me do the dice while we're here right now. We have 6th house energy, so work is important for this person. We have Mercury energy, so there's something here about communication. I just heard Mercury retrograde. Not Mercury. And then here we have Aquarius energy, which I want to say Aquarius and people can come off a bit standoffish when it comes to emotions and lovey-dovey situations. So that could be the kind of person you're dealing with, an Aquarius who's like more so clinical, more so logical, which has been a theme through all the readings. So maybe somebody could be watching all three. I'm not sure. But that definitely came through in group 1 and group 2, where this person was more so brain over heart kind of energy, more logical over the occult, I could say, you know? So someone who is definitely and they would make this with the earth sign. They like to believe in things they can see and touch. Very Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. But then also a little bit of an Aquarius energy where they come up a little standoffish. They're more so into logics, not, you know, which is why we have Virgo energy here coming up double times. And Virgo energy here coming up triple times with Mercury. And then we have Gemini energy. And then we have Aquarius energy. Someone who's very good with communication, I want to say. You know, they're very good at talking, getting their point across, communicating with other people, saying what they want, but why can't they in this instance? Because there's intimacy and emotions involved. They have a hard time with intimacy. They don't have a hard time talking and getting along with others. They're very friendly. They're very open. You know, they're very honest about certain things. But, there's a but, their emotions. Which is why I like give it time. This person could be going through this cycle of, you know, healing that right now. They're trying to end that cycle of them not being able to be emotionally open and vulnerable with people, okay? That could be something that's coming through for this person. Now, what I'm going to do is pull more cards to find out who this person is. And I love how every reading has a different setup, so it seems like new and fresh. Okay, what more can you tell me about who is sending sensual energy my group 3's way, please? Already right off the bat, we have sextile opportunity. They're waiting for the opportunity, and I love how it's coming out under they'll be back, the key. Here we have Mars action, wanting to take action, very much a sexually charged person. With that intimacy here, chemistry, there is a lot. We have Neptune, we have dreams. This person dreams about you a lot. You show up in their dreams a lot. They can show up in your dreams a lot, but they have a lot of desires and impulses towards you. They want to be courageous and tell you how they feel, But like I said, they could be ending on a cycle of not being able to open up and be intimate, or using people for their money. You know, it could be two different people. One person struggling with intimacy, and another person is struggling with addictions or spending all their money, or using people for money. Okay, you know. So yeah, we have this person's like this. They can work out like a very masculine energy. You know, they very much like to be in charge. They very much like to make the first move. They very much like to be the pursuer, the predator, the aggressor, if you will. You know, the strategize. They're strategizing on the low. It's what Mars energy gives me as well, because they're kind of like giving military precision. They're giving military background. Maybe they're giving a commander in chief, where they're the one who gives the call to do something, you know. So they're waiting for that sign in the wind that tells them it's time for us to go, you know, it's time for us to make this move, you know. um it's giving me a little bit of a mix of, if any of you have watched Hamilton, the duo of George and Hamilton. Hamilton was the one who was very good with words. He was good at convincing Congress to send more money, send more funds, which is why Washington very much relied heavily on him for that. But he was not wanting to risk Hamilton going out into war, you know, potentially being unalived. So he was like, no, you're going to stay as my right hand man. I need you here in the office sending letters to Congress, because the way you speak, you have the gift of gab, the way you know how to, the gift of persuasion here with Mercury. You can tell people and maybe kind of trick people into getting what you want, trick people into, you know, going your way and choosing your thing, you know. Because Hamilton that many times in the play. If you've seen it, if you haven't, you should watch. It's amazing. Um, but yeah, they have the gift of you, this person I'm hearing, okay, this person has the gift of, yeah, talking, communicating, making friends, networking kind of thing, you know, making change, the change that they want to happen. This person can be like a revolutionist, if that's even a word, where they go out and make that change that they want to see in the world. They are the change they want to see in the world, you know, and that could be what they're mostly focused on right now, digging for gold, money. That could be them just wanting money, not using others for money. They just want to go dig for gold, you know. They're the dwarves from Snow White. We dig, 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 and mine the whole way through. And I'm getting greasy fingers. It's supposed to be like a mechanic, engine fixer. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of thing. I'm seeing somebody working with greasy fingers, and that's people who work on like cars or like machines, planes, something like that. I got a vision of somebody working in a plane. I used to know someone who worked with planes, and he didn't specifically bounce in my mind, but I'm sure he had greasy fingers and gloves and stuff like that from working with those things. So that could be this person, okay? Um, and it's funny because he's a Taurus, so yeah, that's emphasis on the Taurus energy. But what was I going? Very much, yeah, having a way with words and being able to convince, because even Washington was the commander in chief at that time, because he was the president, but then he also needed Hamilton to go out there and be the person who is his eyes and ears on the field. And Hamilton had his own strengths on the battlefield. He spoke many different languages. He was good at convincing people to do what he wanted, where he so easily got the loyalty of, what is it called, Lawrence, Lafayette, and mm, what's that last boy's name? Lawrence, Lafayette, and Hercules Mulligan. A tailor spying on the British government. I take the something measurements and then I smuggle it. Like, you better come through. I'm sorry. I love that song. I love the play. On Possess. Okay. A tailor spying on the British government. I take the measurements information and then I smuggle it. I'm just like, you better go off, Hercules. Okay. Anyway, yes. This person could have a hero complex as well, you know, wanting to save people who are in need, which is why they tend to get used. They have gold diggers on them, you know, that just came through again. But anyway, yes, the whole Hamilton Washington dynamic, they had that thing, they had that it factor that everybody craved and loved and wanted to follow and go to the, you know, fight for the death for, you know, fight to the death for kind of vibe. And they each had powers in their own way, you know, but they were a missing team. This person could have both, like I said, the Washington qualities, the commander in chief, the boss, um the person who is telling you the perfect battle strategy. Then we have the Hamilton, which has that capabilities as well. They're very smart, very intelligent. With the Aquarius energy coming, Aquarius. Why do I want to call it Aquaries? Aquarius and Aries energy comes. That could be them. They have that Aquarius and Aries energy with the Mars. That's crazy. Not Aquarius. How cute does that sound though? Stop it. Anyway, yeah, they're a perfect mix of like the Washington and the Hamilton archetype of being very good at having people follow behind them, getting what they want kind of vibe. Here we have Neptune dreams. This person may have a dreamy quality about them where they may seem unreal, ethereal maybe. Um, I'm hearing there's something about their eyes. They're very beautiful, very hypnotic, very sparkling, very mirth. They're full of mirth at all times. This person could like to smile, and they smile with their eyes. And you could see their intentions or the purity behind their actions in their eyes. So maybe the way to tell if this person's lying is to look at their eyes. But anyway, we have imagination, memories coming through again. Memories came through somewhere, reminiscing. We have universal love. We have ideals. We have self-sacrifice. This person could be a very self-sacrificing person. We have fantasies. Okay, they have a lot of fantasies here with Mars, action, and sexual opportunity. Child, stop playing. We have escapism. They could try to escape their reality with thoughts of you. We have the ether, enchantment. They do have an enchanting energy about them. There's also bouts of them being confused about certain things in their life as well. And then we have magic. There is a magic to them. Like I said, they're able to convince people to do what they want. The next card we have here is ninth house seeking. So Sagittarius energy coming through. We have this person could be big into travel and learning, exploring different cultures. This is not someone who is, I want to say like one dimensional. They have different facets and assets to them, and they have different facets to their personality. And I wouldn't say assets. They could definitely be someone who has means. They don't gotta be rich, but they can have means. They have a good job. They make good money. But foreign travel, adventure. They're big into adventure and higher education as well. Customs. They have faith. They could be someone who's religious or trying to be spiritual here. We have pilgrimages, a lot of vacations under their belt is what I'm hearing. Spiritual quests, which is what they could be going through right now. They have aspirations. They have goals for sure. And I love this energy with the Aquarius energy because Aquarius is the humanitarian, the one who wants to evolve, who wants to build, who wants to upgrade humanity, literally. And then we have this energy of knowing everything in order to do that. So traveling around and learning what people need first and foremost is in order to give people what they need, you have to know what they need. And different communities, different cultures need different things. So this person's very much on the I want to say receiving end, but not really. They're definitely someone who has been around the block and has been in different cultures and communities. Anyway, we have gurus, religion coming through again, journalism, aspirations. This person could travel for work and they're a journalist, okay? We have seventh house relating at the bottom of the deck. So we have partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. That's all a thing here. And then we have fifth house, passion, eighth house, intimacy coming through again. And then we have actual opposition coming through. So I'll take all of these and put these down. They do have feelings for you as well. Like, I don't want this reading to get too long, but I might not have a choice. Anyway, with opportunity, we have collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity. That is that Aquarian energy in ninth house. In order to give people what they want, they have to know what people want. And this person has the uncanny ability to know what people want or convince them to want what they want, which is like a very Hamilton-esque thing. So that's coming through again with that Mercury energy. And I love how Lin-Manuel Miranda plays Hamilton, but then he also plays Hermes in the readaptation of Percy Jackson on Disney Plus. So he's just giving that big vibe, that energy. Okay. So yeah, this person relating, they do have romantic feelings for you. They do relate to you in a romantic way. Fifth house, there's a lot of passion. Like I said, they like to have a good time. When you look in their eyes, you can see they're having a good time. The mirth, the youthfulness in their eyes, no matter what age they are, they still have that energy to be a child whenever they want. They still get excited about things. This is what I'm hearing as well. Yeah, a very youthful vibe and energy. Intimacy here, that keeps coming through. So that could be something they're very good at or something they struggle with. Take it as it resonates, please, and thank you. But we have investments. That could be them investing in themselves right now. We have intensity. This person does have an intensity about them. We have contracts. We have sex coming through again because we have it in Mars. We have it here. We have it there. Um, erotic capital. Never know what that means, but hey. We have secrets, mysteries. That's what's coming through. They definitely do have some of that because the moon was at the bottom of the deck. We have obsessions. That devil was at the bottom of the deck is what I feel like. Inheritance. This person could have an inheritance. They could come from money, honestly, which is why people want to cling to them because they come from money. So for some of you, this person comes from money. Okay. We have Kundalini energy, which is the beginning of an awakening at the bottom of your spine. We have stalking, and we have the underworld, which is, oh, that was group 2, which is that Pluto energy. And then we have opposition balance. So I did want to say there could be oppositions in your chart somewhere with this person, where it's like, where you, I don't know, like an opposition where you guys, I don't know too much about synastry. Okay, I'm not that good at astrology yet, but there's something here about that. We have relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious. So you could be someone who's awoken this person. You're the reason or the push or the inspiration behind their spiritual awakening. We have manifest. So this person is manifesting you with the yes, and they'll be back. And the dating, that's at the bottom of the deck. We have disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out as well. Okay, so there's something here about them maybe coming on or coming upon objections or things that are holding them back, blockages, and they had to overcome them, which is why it was an opposition. It was meant for them to confront, for them to overcome. So you could have been in opposition to them, or like I said, there's something about the synastry in your chart with this person that made you awaken them in a certain kind of way. Anyway, yeah, you call them out also. You could have been someone who called this person out because they were doing things in the wrong way. They could have had addictions, gambling, which is going to come through as well, and you call them out on those things. But something here about this person trying to wait for a perfect opportunity for something with you, because it says collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, synergizes, and I did say synastry as well. So like there could be something very compatible with your charts. Okay, opposites attract. Opposition is also always gives me age difference. So this had come through in another reading, and that was the problem there, or the trope that came up in that reading. Then we have like interracial, so different races, and then we have someone who is very much aware or experience with different cultures, so even if you guys are from different races or religions or something like that, there's still something that you guys find compatible, or they learn from you, you learn from them, kind of thing. So that as well. But communicates is coming through again. They're very good at communicating and then developing certain things in their life, like I said, getting what they want, that Hamilton-esque kind of thing. Now what I want to do is get into the tarot here and see a bit more of why and what do they want. Who's that? Hey. Anywho, mind your business.
Yes. That man, the shooting that man did.
Child, nothing. Still asking about that. Anyway, I'm sorry for interrupting your reading. There could literally be interruptions. So why are they sending you sensual energy? Because it's pretty clear to see that you are the empress of this person, which we love. We have the earth, and then we have the moon there, which is an opposition. They have that angle. Stop playing. And I love how it's giving me kind of like eclipses. So maybe you awoke, like you did awaken this person, that did come through already, but there's something here about angles. So I do feel like synastry plays a big part. It's even like soulmates. There's something in you that calls to them, and they don't know why. It's unexplainable. It's intangible. They can't tell you why, but there's just something about you that calls to this person. And it's kind of like the way the moon sometimes is in perfect alignment with the sun, and that would be a lunar eclipse. And then sometimes the or something like that. And then sometimes the moon will cover the sun will cover the moon, lunar solar eclipse kind of thing. So I think a solar eclipse is when the moon covers the sun. We can't see it and it goes dark. And then we have those times where the sun may come and cover the moon. I'm not sure, child. Anyway, that is what is coming through, because I love how we have the moon here and then we have these dots that are connecting them. So the moon is kind of like things you don't understand. That we did have the moon wanting to come out in this deck. We have the Empress and the Star. That is wild. So you're basically is giving the Earth, it's giving the moon, it's giving the stars. Where's the sun? Is the sun gonna come out? So why is this person? Because you maybe give them hope, you give them faith, you gave them a new beginning or a new chance at something they thought they would never get a chance at again. Is something, so it could be love, falling in love at that maybe, or you just make them hope for a better tomorrow. Maybe you're the one who awakened them and told them about maybe global warming or deforestation, or how eating meat is killing the earth as well. Because what did I learn? Like, I'll be learning stuff from watching TV. I swear they be telling you the TV kills brain cells, that I learned from TV. Anyway, I was watching New Amsterdam, and I feel like Max, the main character, was going on this whole tangent about if we don't start now, global warming is only going to get worse. You know what I mean? And he was like, how he banned meat from the hospital. This person could be a vegan or you could be a vegan. And everybody was complaining, and they're just like, he's like, well, if you don't risk a little bit of your comfortability, we're never going to make a change. So it's like, oh, but I can't stop eating meat. It's so good. There will be no earth if you don't stop eating meat, if you don't stop killing cows, because they release methane. I believe Max said it was in the show. And that is like I don't know if it's a messes with the greenhouse gases and makes earth, the atmosphere around Earth deteriorate even more. But he was saying something about that anyway. And this person, you could have told them, oh, if you eat meat, it's gonna killing cows releases methane, and then it messes with the greenhouse gases and da da da. You know what I mean? And they kind of like, oh, really? You know what I mean? You kind of piqued their interest a little bit. Something you said, something you did, the way you acted, something in your personality, just you as a person. That is what's coming through here. Or maybe you allowed them into a part of you that nobody else did, so that built that intimacy, whether they were good at that or not. This is juicy. Not me just spittling a little bit, like drooling. Okay, no, this person definitely drools over you for sure, because you're the Empress. Who wouldn't drool over the Empress? This person could imagine you like changing the world. This person thinks you have the capability to change the world. So maybe you guys together make the George Washington and Hamilton perfect duo. Instead of them being both, maybe you're the George and they're the Hamilton, you're the Hamilton, they're the George, you know what I mean? And together they kind of, helped the revolution. They helped us win the war with other people as well. But those two were the masterminds behind it mostly, as well as Lafayette. Here we have the strength card, because you make them feel strong. And they love your strength. You have the Tower card, yeah, because you show them a different way of living. You kind of tore down their old belief systems and have them believing in new things. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Interesting, because you made them very protective of you, maybe. But that's what Four of Pentacles means. But it's also like saving money. Maybe you taught them how to save money as well. Because this lady here is saving her coins, okay, instead of spending it. But she's also holding them very close to her chest, like a protective energy. Maybe they consider you currency, which is that golden energy coming through. So literally some of your people can definitely like just be using you for a bag or whatever. Take that. Like I said, if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. Okay? If you don't already know this, it's not for you. Thank you. But yeah, there's something here about wanting them, wanting you, wanting to hold you tight, okay, and not let you go. Oh gosh, we have Judgment. Okay, so someone who hasn't been fully awakened yet, free to be themselves. Maybe you are so unapologetically yourself with the Empress. You are just a perfect divine feminine, being what everybody needs, being the perfect embodiment of a divine feminine. You give them hope. So like I said, hope for humanity as well. So maybe there's something here about you guys both being two sides of the same coin. So you're both fighting for the same thing, but in different ways. So they want peace on earth, and they're fighting for it in one way, you're fighting for it in another way. And you guys have that thing in common, no matter what separates you: race, age, location, culture, religion, no matter what separates you, there's that one thing you have in common that connects you, like a common thread, that connects the earth to the moon. There's something that connects the earth to the moon, because why can we see the moon from earth? You know what I mean? So it's something that's just like, you can see it, but maybe you can't touch it, you can't feel it, it doesn't make sense. We don't know why we can see the earth from the moon. Here we have the Eight of Swords, something about being stuck, and I was moving the cards over to be able to fix it. So why? Because you could free this person from the trap, or the hole that they keep themselves in, the prison they keep themselves in, There's something here about you destabilizing them in order for them to find stability, okay? So you help them find their strength. Why or how? By destabilizing them and making things in their life falling apart. You made them see where they were going wrong in their life and made them question everything and said, oh, maybe I shouldn't be eating meat. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should, look at spirituality because it's turned this person who I care about so deeply into an empress. So I should, It doesn't hurt to explore that ninth house energy. It doesn't hurt to explore new things. And this person loves that. So you, like I said, introduce them to something new that they weren't aware of, or a new mindset that they weren't thinking of before. And you made them want to awaken, because we have somebody here that's unawakened. You made them want to awaken. Here we have Eight of Swords. Get out of this victim mentality. Like Max was saying, if we don't give up or it's not risk. Like if we don't become uncomfortable, we're always going to be continuing to make up excuses about why we can't recycle, or why we can't cut out meat, or why we can't use less things, or why we can't live more sustainably. There's always going to be excuses, and of course it's meant to be uncomfortable, because all of these things were meant to make us comfortable, and look what it did to the earth. We're supposed to be uncomfortable. God gave us everything we needed when we came here, and we wanted to want more and more and more, to be more comfortable, more lazy, more complacent. And we started making gloves. We started making trash bags. We started making plastic. We started making we didn't need all this. So it's greed. That gold digger energy that had them like this. So this person could have been a gold digger when you met them, and you inspire them to change and want to awaken and be better, the way Max forced the hospital to become more sustainable. And really told them about them, like, hey, I don't care if it's going to make you uncomfortable. Now I want to make you uncomfortable. I started out not wanting to make you uncomfortable. Now I want to make you uncomfortable. That's what you could have done with this person. You could have been the Max in their life. You called them out. That's what something here calls out opposition. Yeah, you became their opposition. And in doing so, you became also like their savior kind of thing. With that star card, help them hope and for a new beginning, for a new reality kind of thing. The star card is also Aquarius energy coming through again. So it's like you made them believe in becoming a humanitarian, using their gifts for good. But yeah, why? Because you're the Empress. Perfect for them. They're perfect. You're perfect. I'm hearing, baby, you look perfect tonight. This person just thinks you're scrumdiddlyumptious. Honestly, they want to lick you off their fingers. They think you're delicious, outstanding, a tasty morsel. You tempt this person. Oh, you do. This person may want to see you pregnant with their child. That's how nurturing you are. You make the perfect mother, the perfect partner, the perfect spouse, because you're always teaching them. It's never a dull moment with you around. You keep the hope alive. So this person could have lost hope in humanity, literally. They said, I'm this Aquarius person and I want to make this world a better place. But for who? Everybody I meet is trash. Like there's nobody I'm saving this world for. Maybe, perhaps their kids or their family. There's nobody worth saving, And that song is coming through. Gotta leave while you can. Convince you to take me back. Convince you that I'm not that bad. And that I might be worth saving. When you come back, I might just be here waiting. What? Didn't you say that your mama liked me? Likely there ain't gonna be one like me. Okay? I might be worth saving. So don't let me go so easy. Not the easiest. I'm not the easiest. Let me stop. Worth saving by Jesse Reyes is coming through. So this person may have thought they weren't worth saving, and you convinced them that they were, and you renew their belief in humanity and that people are worth saving, that there is people who are so worth saving. You're nurturing the earth, your mother earth, your mother nature. You care for all. They see all of that in you. And now because of you, they had an awakening moment where they wanted to change things. They wanted to become a completely different person. You know what I mean? Okay. So you gave them the strength to go out of their comfort zone and look at themselves, like I said, real good, and see what they need to change in their life. Tearing down old belief systems to build up better ones, more sustainable ones, okay? So whether this has to do with global warming or sustainability at all, that's basically what you did for this person. Show them a better way of living, okay? That was more healthier for themselves and people around them, which is essentially what sustainability is, but for the earth, okay? like I said, awakening, releasing, Eight of Swords, looking at themselves in the mirror and trying to take off the blindfold. This person could still be struggling with that, seeing themselves as they are and seeing themselves as you see them. So, like I said, you treating them like I guess a good person or showing them love made them want to be that person that you saw in the mirror. But when they look in the mirror, they see someone who's trapped. They don't see someone how you see them. This person outside the mirror is perfectly intact. The person they see in the mirror is trapped, don't know what to do, in victim mentality, very anxious kind of thing. This person could suffer from maybe anxious attachment or anxious avoidant attachment that just came through as well. But yeah, I don't know how long this reading is. I don't want it to be too long. I'm sorry. Here we have Four of Cups. You make them want to join the land of living again. The Four of Cups is someone who is so emotionally removed from everything and everyone. They're no longer able to have a good time. They're always sad. They're always upset. They're always apathetic. Just their emotions turned off. And you help them turn them back on. Okay? So now what we're going to do is okay, we didn't get into what they want. Let's hurry up and get into that. So what did this person want? We figured out the why. Every reading has been so different. We spent like 2 seconds on the why in group 2, but we spent how many cards on the why and for group 3? Okay, so what do they want, please, Spirit? What do they want with my group 3s? Okay, why are they sending this sensual energy their way? It's just because you changed their life. The why is the what do they want as well. We have the pages so they want to talk more. They want to continue to learn from you. They want to have that positive, inquisitive outlook on the world as well that you have. Like I said, they want to be reborn as someone who's no longer a Scrooge and seeing a pessimist as well as what I'm hearing. They no longer want to be a pessimist. They want to learn from you. They want to release these burdens and baggage that they have. They want to move on. This is someone who's packing up and moving away from things that are no longer serving them, is what I just heard. Oh, I haven't said that in a minute. Wow, okay. Yeah, moving on from things that are no longer serving them. We have the Nine of Wands, wanting to be free and have a good time. This person does have a good time around you. Ooh, a card is turned over. We have the Hermit in reverse. They want to rejoin the land of living. They don't want to be closed off of everyone anymore. And then we have the Ace of Cups. They want to experience that first spark of love with you. They want to fall in love again, and that could only happen with you. We have Temperance. They want you to get back in balance as well. They want to give you, and look at how we have the sun coming out. We have the moon coming out, and there's opposition again. Two things that are not always in alignment, but when they are, it's beautiful. It's life changing. It's a cosmic event. So when the moon and the sun are balanced, like I said, it's either going to be a solar eclipse or when they're folding onto each other, touching, not even touching, but interacting essentially. It's a cosmic event. It's a lunar eclipse. A solar eclipse is beautiful. Everybody wants to see it. And that's when you guys are together. When you guys are in the same place, they're the sun, you're the moon, they're the sun, and it's a cosmic event where it's just like, wow, it's beautiful when you're together. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, moving on from a painful ending they had. That's what they want to do with you. Pack up and move on. This person, they want to move in with you, want you to move in with them, because this is a woman packing up and moving in with them. They want to stop or get rid of the burden that this relationship causes them. They think about you all the time. They have all these unfulfilled desires and passions towards the Ten of Wands. It's overload. And they want to finally have you maybe come see them. They come see you if there's distance. Them come take you out kind of vibe, get to know you better, to be able to release this tension that has built up over who knows how long, They want to talk, interact, have a conversation. Get out of this hermit mode of learning. This person could have been going through intense transformations with the cycles, like I said, trying to build that intimacy. So when they come back in, they're able to give you the intimacy that you need. We have the Ace of Cups, which is, like I said, they want to start something new with you, So pack up their bags, move on from whatever was holding them back. Get out of this hermit energy and just finally start over. Finally be able to give you what you've given them back tenfold of what I just heard. Turn this painful ending on its head. So this could have been a painful ending with you or something else in their life that they don't want to dwell on anymore. They want to move on from it. And then we have the Nine of Cups. You're their freaking wish come true. And I love how the only space we have left is for it to go right by the Empress. So you're their wish come true because you're their Empress. You make them believe again. You're the perfect partner to them. You'll be the perfect mother kind of thing, But yeah, you're the wish come true, the woman of their dreams, the man of their dreams kind of thing. They lost faith in humanity until you came along, which I feel like is so cute. There's a lot about communication and a lot about being in your head and being in your mind and not feeling like you're good enough, being overly critical. Because this sixth house energy comes through, this Virgo energy comes through the Earth sign card is very much giving me overly critical of yourself. You know, they're their worst critic. So you may think of them in one way, like I said, you see them as a fully realized person, someone worth saving. Go listen to that song, please. It's really good. And they just see them as someone who's trapped, don't really know what to do, kind of vibe. And it's like it's crazy. They have to get over that though, you know. But anyway, we're gonna keep going and see what else comes through in the cards. What else can you tell me? Here we have the cat. We have independence, healthy boundaries. That's what they're trying to build here. I thought it was a dog at first. And the dog is like loyalty, unconditional love, that kind of thing. But here we have someone who's trying to maybe become more independent, and you know, they crave their independence as well with that ninth house energy, that Sagittarius energy. This could be someone who runs from relationships. Like I said, that Aquarian energy, they're not good in relationships. They'd rather be by themselves. They're friendly. They love talking to people. They love sharing war stories. They love sharing and talking and interacting. But when it comes to being intimate, it's hard. It's very much harder for them. It's not something they want or chase. But with you, it's kind of inevitable. They can't help it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But the cat, they are very independent because cats really don't need much. But when they are clingy, they're very clingy, you know. But then they want to keep healthy boundaries or learn how to build healthy boundaries. So maybe them not having healthy boundaries, which is that anxious, avoidant attachment that was coming through here, it hurt them in the past. That Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. So the fiery, they want creative action, optimism. So they're trying to go from someone who always saw things in the worst, pessimist, to an optimist, which is Sagittarius energy. Okay. So they want to go from seeing the worst in humanity, like I said, to seeing the best, being optimistic. So what else can you tell me about this person or who is sending sensual energy their way? What do they want? Okay, hold on. That was crazy. What more can you tell me? Why are you gotta fall for? All right, come on. Try to dirty up my cards. You have the stag, pride, leadership. Of course, it's the one card that wants to fall. That's what they're trying to work on as well. Being more, having pride for themselves, being happy in who they are, and being confident in themselves and being able to lead, you know? We have risk. Okay, there is a risk to this. A risk for them, I just heard. It could be a risk for you too, because like I said, this person may want you to move in with them very quickly, because they knew very quickly that you were their person. Here we have joy coming through. Come on, move. I just heard somebody's name. Could be Joy, because that is a name. Or you just bring them immense joy when they're with you. And it's like they're willing to take that risk. Whatever risk may come with this connection, they're willing to take it because you bring them joy. And what was I saying about cows releasing methane? I'm going to stop playing in my face. Okay, stop playing. Stop playing. We have the water fairy, feelings and emotions. So yes, we have the fire fairy, which is creativity and optimism. This person wants to rush in to be with you, be optimistic about the connection with you because they have never felt this way before. Which is very cliche, but I say what I feel. Sorry if you think it's cliche. Here we have the cow. We have nourishment, abundance, asking, and receiving. Exactly. Yeah, this person's definitely trying to become more comfortable with that. Because when you are full of pride for yourself and there's leadership, you have no problem asking for what you want. And that's something they've been hoping for. With the 17 star card energy, they're hoping to become someone who is prideful, someone who can lead the pack, you know, someone who is looked as a strong masculine presence, you know, who people come to for advice kind of vibe. That's what this person's trying to embody right now. Get out of the Eight of Swords and be this stag. With the cow, this person is focusing on nourishing themselves. This person does love the nourishment and abundance because the cow is like giving me like a morsel mother, because it's the cows give milk to everyone, and that's usually what is something that is only for mothers and babies. The human mother gives the human baby the cow milk. The cow milk is for their children, and we're stealing it and giving it to all of humanity. That's literally what this cow is representing to me right now. And it's never really come through that way, but it's come through that way now. You're the empress, the mother to all, you know? And that's how they're seeing you, as someone who's nourishing everyone, someone who is very abundant like the empress, and someone who is good at asking for and receiving what she wants, okay? And the 20 energy we have here, we have the awakening judgment card energy with this card here. So that's all that I'm getting from here. We have one more deck to pull from. So you do fuel this person's creative action. You make them want to become better, to then move towards you and have a relationship, maybe have you move in with them kind of thing. You know, that is coming through as well. 18 here is moon energy. There is something very mysterious about this person, or mysterious about what they want. Like, you don't know. But they're sending you sensual energy. What's wrong with people? It's giving unsolicited dick pics, guys. Why are you sending them here? Like, this is not what I asked for. Like, you're sending sensual energy away, but then you're not saying anything. Anyway, that's been all three groups though, so it's a thing. Okay. What else? What else can you tell me about this situation, about this person? But the first card that came out is they'll be back. So expect to hear from this person. Okay. Why is something coming out? Why is this person sending sensual energy my group three's way? What else do we need to know? Why else are they sending sensual energy my group three's way? Please. Why am I struggling? This person's struggling to tell you how they feel or what? We have beauty. I knew, bro. Tell me why I was just thinking of this card too. Y'all gonna stop playing. Anyway, I'm like, this card gonna come out because the Empress card came out. And it did. So beauty. This person is sending sensual energy away because they think you're just the cream of the crop. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're stunning. You know, all of that. They're just transfixed by your beauty. This person could be a little bit of a poet. Here we have new beginnings. Yeah, that's what they want. That came through with the Ace of Cups. This person wants a new beginning with you. We have 44. We have 444. Stop playing. When you see 444, this person could be thinking about you. But it's giving stability. This person wants stability with you, okay? This person could not have had stability. They're not used to stability, which is why we have that Ace of Swords. 8 of Swords energy. Yeah, 8 of Swords. They wanna bring clarity. But the 8 of Swords, at the bottom of the deck, you have sensuality. Cute. You have study. This person could be studying for something, trying to become a better person. They're in school as well. You could know this person from school anyway. This person's definitely reading a lot, and that study is coming out right over the region where I know the ninth house energy came through. So yeah, under all these cards, we have the 9th house card at the bottom. So always seeking knowledge, always learning, always wanting to know more. We have harmony because you make this person feel like they're in perfect harmony. That's that Temperance card coming through again. And then the opposition. Like, when you guys are with each other, it's like a beautiful cosmic event, you know? We don't know why it happens. They don't know why they feel this way, but they do. What else can you tell me, please? Why are they sending sensual energy my group three's way, please? They just think you're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Good for y'all. It's giving the world energy. You're all that they can see. You're all that they think about. To the point of like mental exhaustion. And they're sick of it with this 10 of Swords in reverse. So it could be them healing from hurt, or them just sick of always thinking about you all the time and not being able to have you, child. They said, I'm done. I'm sick. I'm sad. Okay. And we have victory. Okay. And right over joy. Period. This person does want a victory. So who is sending you sensual energy? Someone who wants to be with you. They find you gorgeous, captivating, ethereal, enchanting. Someone who wants a new beginning of this connection, which is why they will be back. We have someone who is studying you, studying something, becoming a better person, investing in themselves. All that is coming through. We have someone who feels like they're at their most themselves. They're most harmonious when they're with you. That Temperance energy, like you're the moon to their sun. You guys balance each other out, okay? We have the victory card here. Someone who feels victorious. That strength energy coming through again. Because strength did come out. You make this person feel strong, and they love your strength, okay? The fact that you can take care of people, no matter how much you know that humanity just really ain't chill sometimes, you know? Can I get one more card, please? One more card for why or who is sending them energy. Why are they sending them sensual energy? You could just fell out, you know. Just gotta be a heifer. For why? We have peace. You make them feel at peace. And then we have friendship in reverse. The only card that came out in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be friends with you. But if that's all they can have, it's kind of like, I guess I'll accept that, but I don't want that. They just want to be around you. They want to soak up this peace they feel when they're with you. You know, this ability to be themselves. Where can I put this? right there, maybe. No. Up there, you'll still be able to see it. Anyway, I hope this reading resonated. Okay, that's all I have. This person wants to be your friend, if anything. And that is Aquarius energy coming through as well. If that's all they can get from you, they're willing to settle for it. Because if they can never get to this whole intimacy thing or never get it down pack, then that may be all you can be with this person, or all you'll be willing to give them. Because child, I mean, don't nobody want nobody that can't be intimate, child. Anyway, I'm sorry. I hope it resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the Divine Family. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. Also in the description box below are other 18+ readings that are only available on my membership on my channel for members of my channel. You could either become a member of the channel, or you can buy the video one time on my Gumroad. That link will also be in the description box below. If for any reason it isn't and I forget to put it there, you can also find it on my community tab where I post them. I feel like all three that I've made so far has been on my community tab. The link to join the channel is there, as well as the link to buy it on Gumroad if you're interested in buying an 18+ reading. I know not everybody wants to be on another subscription, for YouTube, for Patreon, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, if you want to buy it just one time for the one time, then do that. You can. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.